1, 2, 3, come on!
Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Hello everyone, we are from Group 4 and now our topic today is about Total Physical Response or TPR. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Eva Audrina Nenggolan and my academic number is 1801030030. And now I will explain about definition of TPR, theory of learning and theory of language. The definition of TPR. TPR is a method of teaching language or vocabulary concepts by using physical movements to react to verbal input. This process mimics the way babies learn their first language, and it reduces student resistance and reduces stress during the learning process. In this method, the teacher as an instructor is an example to be emulated by students. Total Physical Response or TPR was created by American psychologist Dr. James Asher and is based on experience of how humans learn their first language. When children learn their mother tongue, their parents and guardians are very physically involved in conveying language. Theory of language. TPR is a language teaching method using the coordination of speech and action and teaches the language through physical activities. Theory of learning. The learners do a lot of listening and then they learn to speak it. They also do a lot of physical activities by observing action and performing actions. They are expected to understand the language they learn.
I'm Ega Fitria Anggraini and my academic number is 1801030015. The general objective of Total Physical Response are focused on teaching oral proficiency at the first level of the lesson. Some objective of Total Physical Response such as teaching oral proficiency at a beginning level, using comprehension as a means to speaking, and using action-based drills in the imperative form. The students can learn much and interestingly of their language from speech directed at them in the form of command to perform action. The goal is to know how the students have understand about the instruction. Learners in Total Physical Response have roles as listeners and performers. They listen to the teacher first and respond equally to command given by the teacher. Learners are expected to recognize and respond. They are also required to make new combination of their own and evaluate their own progress. They will demonstrate their understanding by following oral instruction. But they will speak if only they feel they are ready to speak. Later, students hear and repeat the word physical action as they watch and carry out action. Repeating words and praise at the same time as they carry out action help them acquire basic vocabulary as they learn a new dance, practice a specific movement, or participate in a game.
Okay, my name is Natalia Veronica Situmea and my academic number 1801030009.
Okay, I will explain about the teacher's roles. The teacher in Total Physical Response as a model to present the new materials. She also selects supporting materials for classroom use and in charge of providing the best kind of exposure to language in order to make the learners get the basic rules of the target language. Next, the materials. In total physical response, materials are very important. Real things are needed. Beginner may require no material since the teachers are sufficient for classroom activities. Example, we can use the picture of animals, body, and etc. And then the activity. In total physical response, command is very important. The commands are given to get students to perform an action. The action makes the meaning of command clear. As the students learn more and more of the target, so the students can respond when they understand what the command from the teacher. Alright, next we'll explain with my partner.
Thank you, Natalia. Hi, I'm Ripka Gernawati Ritonga. My academy number is 1801030008. Yeah, my partner Natalia has explained about the teacher's roles, materials, and activities of TPR. She has explained clearly, right? Yeah, I hope so. And now, I will explain about the language area skills, error handling, and evaluations of TPR. So yeah, here it is. Okay, first language areas and skill. In TPR, there are 3 language areas and skill. Namely, first, vocabulary and grammatical structures are embedded within imperative. And second, the reason for the use of imperatives is the frequent occurrence of it in the language directed at young children. And third, spoken language is emphasized over written language. Okay, we continue to error handling. Teachers should be tolerant of them and only correct major errors. Even these should be corrected unobtrusively. As students get more advanced, teacher can fine-tune correct more minor errors. Now evaluation. In evaluation of TPR, teacher will know immediately whether or not students understand by observing their students' action. Formal evaluation can be conducted simply by commanding individual students to perform a series of actions.
And last, I and my friend will explain about the procedures of total physical response or TPR. The majority of class time in TPR lessons is spent doing drills in which the instructor gives commands using the imperative mode. Students respond to this command with physical actions. Initially, students learn the meaning of the commands they hear by direct observation. After they learn the meaning of the words in these commands, the teacher issues commands that use novel combinations of the words students have learned. Instructors limit the number of new vocabulary items given to students at any one time. This is to help students differentiate the new words from those previously learned and to facilitate integration with their existing language knowledge. Measures suggest the student can learn between 12 and 36 words for every hour of instructions, depending on their language level and class size. While drills using the imperative are the mainstay of total physical response classes, teachers can use other activities as well. Some typical other activities are role plays and slide presentations. However, beginners are not meant to learn conversational dialogues until 120 hours into their course. And next, we'll explain
There is little error correction in total skill response. Azhar advises teachers to treat learners' mistakes the same way a parent would treat their children. Errors made by beginning level students are usually overlooked, but as students become more advanced, teachers may correct more of their errors. This is similar to parents raising their children. As children get older, parents tend to correct their grammatical mistake more often. According to Azhar, total skill response lesson plans should contain the detailed comments that the teacher intends to use. He says, it is wise to write out the exact utterances you will be using and especially the novel comments. Because the action is so fast moving, there is usually no time for you to create spontaneously.
Alright my friends, my name is Putri Medanti Saragih and my academic number is 18, 01, 03 and 004. And now I'll explain the next part of our presentation, of course in TPR. Let's start.
The strength and weakness. First is the strength. This method is fast, fun, easy, and memorable. It is a good tool for building vocabulary. It can facilitate students with the meaning in real context. It doesn't require a great deal of preparation. Help the students immediately understand the target language and create fast thinking. Students are not generally given the opportunity to express their own thoughts in a creative way. It can be a challenge for such students. It is not a very creative method. Overusing TPR causes someone is a word. Certain for languages may not be suited to this method. It is limited since everything cannot be explained with this method. Then the conclusion. TPR or Total Physical Response is a method of teaching language and vocabulary concepts by using physical movements to react to verbal input. Teacher is accent instructor and students accent imitator. Initially, students learn the meaning of the comments that they hear by direct observation. This method also can create an active class and can be used in large or small classes. Physical actions convey meaning effectively, so all of students can understand and use the target language. And the last is suggestion. TPR should be used in association with other methods and techniques because certain target languages may not be suited to this method, so do not overuse the method because people will tire of it.